I would say Petra and her team, they earned this victory today. Actually, that was really bad luck for her, so it's a little bittersweet. I'm really...
Dottore, un'emergenza in pronto soccorso.
Yes, never give up. I would say Petra and her team, they earned this victory today. Actually, that was really bad luck for her, so it's a...
Eccoci. Ok. Allora, vediamo l'uniforme. Metto tutto nero.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here we go.
Let's go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
11, Thomas.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. An inside give to Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. They'll go again to Jones. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Short throw to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted at 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
I'm 1, ready?
2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
11, 11. That's 6. 11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, it's Jones. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first.
Catroia, ste cose. Stiamo attenti con questo pallone.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Jones will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Ti ho fatto perdonare, va.
Good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ritter off the play fake. That swung out wide to Harris.
Complete to Najee Harris. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Ritter. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles already trailing that touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Dategli la botta. Sarà una bella botta, cazzo.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great move defensively to stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's not going to get in.
Sí.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point. As opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins.
Andiamo.
Past the 20. Last play they got stuck in the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now Burrow. He's got room past the 30. As he'll get this one out
Andiamo.
to the 44-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he's got to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get what he can.
Ho preso l'autostrada sbagliata, c'era parecchio spazio.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Again, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Grandi.
Now the Steelers use the first and
Time out.
3
Come on, che è successo?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape.
No, c'è quello! Dovevi fare più in fretta, Jones, cazzo. Peccato, era giusto.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards.
Sicuramente more manageable.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I'm one, right?
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Touchdown.
Grande Higgins.
T. Higgins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Going play action. Ritter. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
Ce la pupazza.
Not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken
Cacchio.
down, but not before he gets
Perché non l'hanno preso prima?
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ritter with it after the play fake. He finds his man.
Complete.
It's Peterson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Setting up the screen. Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. Ritter slides down, and he has enough for the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-coverage were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
On first down, Ritter.
Ma non ci credo! Ma com'è possibile?
Najee Harris.
Cioè,
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
guarda lì che roba.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens.
Oh Madonna. Oh Madonna.
It's a foot race.
MVS, incredibile, per la prima volta in carriera ce l'ho fatta. Dopo 5 anni di Madden. Il primo ritorno non si scorda mai.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but Ritter has it knocked down. And the Bengals grab it.
E il rookie! Incredibile, il rookie in prima partita!
Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Incredibile. Incredibile, cosa sta succedendo in questo primo tempo? Cosa sta succedendo in questo primo tempo?
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where.
E dai allora.
And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. So probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Burrow. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh! Che è successo? Ma gliel'hanno detto che non funziona così il gioco.
On play action, here's Ritter. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. Ritter back to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And out of bounds right around the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This 2nd and 4. Ritter to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ritter going to change it up. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Set. Over here, guys. Real green.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. He finds Austin complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ritter. It's brought in by him.
Non ce l'ho proposta.
First down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Harris running straight ahead.
Holding,
Puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Got it. Shot 17. Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. It's Najee Harris now.
Die.
Plays with a catch. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air again, it's Ritter. His throw incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion left, White. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. That's going to be knocked away.
So one first
Non male.
drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Grande! Grande 8 yard così.
You want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Up the middle, Jones.
Che cazzo, non si capiva niente.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
11.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in our
Il tight end.
And that was a quick
Così lo voglio il tight end, che le tiene ste palle.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Grande.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Burrow will throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Andiamo, dai.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Io sono un coglione.
They're ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no
Cazzo.
snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
E sono un coglione. Vabbè.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Burrow looking to pass. To the end
No! No!
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Porca miseria.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
Porca miseria.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few
Ha fatto la zig e io non l'ho capito. Giusto così.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Ritter now.
Prendi, prendi!
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will handle first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Non era quello che volevo
Only
fare.
3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Così.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. First down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just
Droppala cazzo, come le droppo io.
from busting this open, that's a good start for him.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. Ritter.
Dai, dai, dai.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Dai!
The receiver, and he's brought down.
Grande.
Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. And a nice play there from the new pickup, signed just this past week to help fortify this defense.
He truly is the definition of an impact player. Surprise.
No good.
That it took this long for someone to pick him up. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Here we go.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Non l'ho capita questa.
Here we go.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And a little little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And not going to be able to push this forward.
No, cosa?
At the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's White. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Ritter from the gun. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
Here we go.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris.
Ma cazzo, non buttatevelo dentro! Ma bisogna essere degli idioti per buttarlo dentro, dai! Ma guarda che razza di idioti.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
11, Thomas.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. This time Burrow will look to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game. And trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
We can do this, offense. Stop. They like a steamroller, baby.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
An inside give to Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Hey, we gotta go score.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
No!
Get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Che coglione che sono.
Have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Vabbè.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Errore da matita rossa questo, eh. Lo devo ricordare per le prossime partite.
Ritter. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Okay, right? Our last chance. Ball is red. Yellow, go.
Now Ritter. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out.
So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They'll come up now on second down. Ritter looks to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Ritter looking to throw it here. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Washington. This is 1st and 10. From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Ritter. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Maybe anticipating a blitz and they dropped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they